First off, it's Charles J. That's just in case you ain't heard of me. They told me it was too late, but I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake, but you can't have your way the same bird kid. Everybody say they won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have Turk than me.
What it do, what it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, Brian Noma Jr. proved me and everybody else wrong. He proved me and everybody else wrong, and we was wrong. A lot of shit. Normally I don't do this, but I've called out a lot of baboon channels. I've called out a lot of shit. I done said names. I done put stamps on that shit. I done said a lot of shit. You know? Yeah, I done said a lot about a lot of content creators that push bullshit narratives. They just try to be accepted by everybody else. They shit on their own just to get more subscribers from others and to be liked by others and shit like that. I called it out, but I just want to call out. I'm just going to narrow it down to 3. I don't know. It may be 5 channels I fuck with, but I'm just going to name 3 that I'm telling you, I agree with 98.9% of everything they say. Everything. I agree with 98.9% of, and these 3 channels, they're just 3. I'm telling you, it ain't 10 channels I fuck with. It may be about 5. But if I could narrow down 3 that I just giving credit what credit due, because like I said, if I can call out a baboon channel, I can call out channels that I rock with what they say. John Boxing, pound for pound. I want to say that's how John Boxing. And all these channels I am subscribed to. John Boxing, 78 Sports TV, and Carno Loco. Yeah. Them damn near the top 3. Nah, I was listening to Carno earlier. Carno said some. I'm just saying. Carno said some shit that just. I damn near dropped my blood. I scratched the back of my head. I just sat and pondered. I damn near thought. I'm like, did this motherfucker jump into my thoughts? Did this motherfucker jump from Florida to Texas and then jumped in my goddamn thoughts and just done said what was on my mind to say? Nah, I really feel that way. I feel that way. Black fans, black folks, I just damn near think we go too far with shit. We too far. I'm telling you, bro, I don't even, that may be the only video I make about Fatback Fury and Usyk, bro. That video I made last night, I think that's going to be the only video that I make about Usyk and congratulating him. I congratulated him. I said a lot of fire shit. But now, pimping, that's for Ukrainian, that's for them people. This was they shit. I'm just saying. That's why I said I don't know why this stinking ass rapper came and performed, bro. I don't know a lot of shit. I don't know why Fatback Fury wore them trunks. Like I say, only black fighters wear their trunks like that. I just want to see some shit. Then that motherfucker came out to, I knew that's only one like you. There's no way they could have made two. You're the only one I'm looking for. And all that shit. Listen, bro, just this was supposed, like I said, I would have rather you motherfuckers had Maroon 5, Justin Bieber, some shit like that, Kid Rock and them. You motherfuckers would have been way better off bringing Vanilla Ice on the stage, even though he stole our sauce. Just get a white rapper. You motherfuckers should have had Eminem or some shit like that. This was a caucus event. This shit ain't got shit to do with us, black. I'm just telling you, you motherfuckers try to be fair and love boxing, bro. Nah, bro, it's only, pimpin'. Usyk got enough people cheering him on. You know another thing black fans gonna do? all they gonna do is try to, because they just look for somebody to be the number one pound for pound over Terrence Crawford. They just don't want a number one pound for pound black fighter, and they don't want a black fighter to be the face of boxing, bro. Now, pimping, Usyk is not our, he's not our revenge for Fatback Fury. This is not justice. This ain't karma. None of that shit, black people. Just stop it. Wilder fans, just you motherfuckers, just don't get too desperate. You motherfuckers desperate as shit, bro. You so desperate for justice. I get it. I want justice too. The motherfucker cheated. Bro, I believe that with 100% of my mind. In my mind. Yeah. In my mind, I truly believe he cheated, bro. I really believe it. There's no way, bro, the way you was rocking Wilder, Ortiz didn't even rock Wilder like that, bro. You motherfuckers on dope and dog food. I just don't, it just ain't enough pedigree in the world to feed you motherfuckers. It ain't enough over. I just don't know, bro. But Wilder fans, black fans, just stop it. This ain't justice. This ain't karma. This ain't none of that shit. Usyk beating Fatback Fury ain't gonna take that dent out of Wilder's head. It ain't gonna take the fact that we seen his ear bloody in the second and the third fight, and Fatback Fury has yet to bust another eardrum. I just don't know. It ain't gonna take away none of that shit. Now, he got away with what he got away with and was labeled the number one pound for pound fighter for beating Wilder. But everybody said Wilder, all he got is a right hand. But Fatback Fury beating Wilder made him the number one pound for pound fighter. He has been top 3 pound for pound ever since beating Wilder. It don't matter who else he beat. The Dillian Whites, they just said it's because he beat Wilder that made him number one. But they said Wilder wasn't shit. And when Tank said he fight like a girl, everybody laughed. Nah, motherfucker said Wilder wasn't shit. They always said AJ was better than Wilder. But Fatback Fury beating Wilder made him number one pound for pound. Just like Usyk beating Joshua twice. A robotic, not confident, going through mental problems, Joshua. And he been number one ever since. He been top 3 ever since. So it's all some bullshit. So I ain't finna pick a white boy to to pick the lesser evil or some shit. Yeah, I hate Fatback Fury so much, so I'ma ride with the other white boy. They both white boys. It ain't a white boy I ever go for. It ain't a white boy. They just'll never make a white boy that 903 will cheer for. It'll never be a white boy that I say I'm a fan. No, pimping. No, bro, it don't never get that good. So Wilder fans, just calm down, bro. Calm down. Don't get too far caught up in this shit, bro. Yeah, don't forget Usyk could have been fought Wilder. Don't you motherfuckers forget that. While you praising Usyk, just don't forget that he could have been fought Wilder. He was very strategic. He fought a robotic Joshua, and then he fought Daniel Dubois, and I thought he was stopped. So it ain't no justice nowhere for me. Like I said, if you motherfuckers really want justice, I think the undisputed fight should have been Daniel Dubois versus Francis Ngannou, because I thought Francis Ngannou beat Fatback Fury, and I thought Daniel Dubois stopped Usyk to the body. So there's a lot of injustice. So I'm just telling you, and I ain't finna overrate that win. It was some cool shit, but I've been knowing this about Fatback Fury. He don't got no defense. That shit ain't shit. His defense has been suspect. That motherfucker chin been suspect. Way back when he got dropped by a fucking 210-pound cruiserweight, bro. This shit is not nothing new, bro. But I'm off that. I have no more Fatback Fury Usyk post-fight video. I ain't got nothing else to talk about it. I ain't got nothing to break down in that fight. Fuck that fight. I tell you, I don't give a fuck about that shit. That shit is they shit. That's for them. Let white folks have their shit, bro, and stay out their business. That's their business. That is them folks' business. That's European business. That is Euro business. Let them have that shit. I'm just saying, bro. You motherfuckers think we got justice through Usyk and shit, bro. Just stop it. That boy going back on a plane to Ukraine. Like I said, black folks was trying to fly over there and fight for them people. No. We was trying to really fight. I'm telling you, bro, it's a lot of Bloods, Crips, GD. It's a lot of them motherfuckers that would have flew to the Ukraine to fight. I'm telling you what I know. But so just stop it. But yeah, Kano said that shit. He was like, man, I don't give a fuck about that. And fuck that shit. I feel that way. Yeah, bro. I can't. I can't let my disdain for Fatback Fury make me praise another white boy. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. And like I said, the boxing world, I'll tell you, he couldn't be on no dope that night. You couldn't put nothing. They ain't gonna let you cheat another white boy. Oh, now this is a fair Fatback Fury. I told you motherfuckers, a fair Fatback Fury is mid. It's some mid. He ain't pressure. He's some mid. Yeah, it should make you damn near cough if you hit it hard enough. But no. Nah, you ain't that pressure. You ain't that goddamn Skywalker, that Blue Dream, that goddamn Gorilla, that Gorilla Glue. You ain't none of that shit. Oh, nah, you ain't that Diesel. You ain't. Yeah, you some decent mid. You some, yeah. You some 2 for 10 type shit. But listen, now, bro, Fatback Fury got away with a lot of shit, and it ain't no need now to try to jump on Usyk band. Nah, them Ukrainian people need to support him. He got a whole country. He got a whole country that's gonna support him. It ain't no whole country that's gonna support a black fighter. So get the fuck out of here, black fans. Just stop it. You motherfuckers look a little too desperate right now. It wasn't nothing special Usyk did to win. No fucking way. That wasn't no special shit. Fundamentals, and at the end of the day, he out-toughed Fury. He did out-tough him. He showed, bro, I'm tougher than you. When it got down to a fight, Usyk out-fought him. He really didn't out-skill him, he out-fought him. That's what really happened. After Usyk got hurt with that right uppercut, he just started walking him down, and he was strategic, but he just out-toughed him. Took it to him. I knew Fatback Fury had soft ways. I've been knowing these type of things. But like I said, Wilder hit 10 times harder than every punch that Usyk land. Every punch that Usyk land combined ain't got shit on one right hand from Wilder. But like I said, that motherfucker got up 4 times. I just don't know. Yeah. It ain't a chin in the world that's solid. Yeah. Your chin, that's solid, but you couldn't take Usyk power. You was knocked out on your feet, bro. No. But you could take Wilder power. You could take all them right hands. But you couldn't take that shit from Usyk. Miss me with that. I was wrong about Brian Norman Jr. A lot of shit. I told you motherfuckers about that Richard Torres versus what's the boy Brandon Moore. I feel bad for you, bro. I don't know why. I like you, brother. I knew you wasn't that good, but I like you. I like your personality. I like your confidence. I just like you. You just ain't scared. You just not skilled. You just don't have much. And I always knew that. I knew Torres would beat you, but I said you had a chance. I just knew that you really didn't. You wasn't a real power puncher like that. You was decent with boxing, but you're a little sloppy. I just knew you didn't have a lot of power. And I knew you was capable of countering him coming in, and you did that. You just didn't have enough pop. You would have stopped him. You didn't have enough pop, and I knew Torres can punch. And I knew eventually some of that shit was going to land, and he was going to, even though you took many shots before he ever really hurt you. I just knew that I said, Torres can crack harder than Moore, and Moore defense ain't good enough. He's not a good enough fundamentally sound boxer. He get a little sloppy at times. And I knew Torres would win. And this was in Cali, in front of me. I knew how this was set up. And boy, I seen everybody stand up. Yeah. When Torres done that, then none of them know him. Then now Budweiser drinking some. Then now one of them know the motherfucker. Oh boy, but they was in harmony. This shit was like this shit was like a mass choir. The way you motherfuckers was in tune and everything. Yeah, the tenors, the bass, all that shit, the altos, all you motherfuckers was in sync. I seen black fans standing up side by side and damn near hand in hand with Mexicans. This looked like some When Torres knocked out Brett, I thought it looked like that Dr. King shit. That shit look like that civil rights shit. Yeah, that shit look like we are the world and we are the children. That shit look like some shit like that. Yeah, when Aretha and them got together and Prince and them. I just don't know. You motherfuckers got in sync with that shit. Yeah, Mexicans damn near looked like they liked it, them black people in that crowd. I seen black dudes talking to the Mexicans as they was standing up. Yeah, everybody got along and shit. But all that shit changed. Brian Norman Jr. I'm pretty accurate, bro. And I'm not bragging, but I am. I just am. And one thing about it, my followers, you motherfuckers tough. I ain't gonna lie, boy. It takes some thick skin to deal with you motherfuckers sometimes. Because sometimes you motherfuckers let me have it. It ain't even sometimes. All the time, my followers would tell me if I'm wrong. No thing. Nah, bro. You know I fuck with you, bro, but I disagree, bro. Nope, you wrong. Yeah, they tell me all the time. They tell me all the time when I'm wrong, but I just damn near think I'm more accurate than wrong. I just damn near think that. But when I first started my channel, I'm damn near 2 years in this shit. One of the first videos I did, and I had a brother come in last night or this morning. He said, and he commented on this video. This video like damn near it's over a year old. It may be even 2 years old. I made a video called Brian Norman Jr. versus Jerome Boots Ennis, and I put question marks. And I was just talking about that being a potentially fight in the future. And I remember back then everybody was saying, nah, bro, Brian Norman, he ain't got nothing for boot. No. And I said, bro, in a couple more fights, bro, that shit is realistic, bro. And so a brother come in and said, man, this video aged well. So shout out to the brother that commented on that. But I'm telling you, bro, I talk a lot of shit into fruition. It's just things I saw. This was right when he first signed the Top Rank. Brian Norman Jr. has had 4 to 5 performances back to back that just wasn't very pleasing. He was too much of a headhunter. He was just looking for the knockout in every fight. And they put him in there with dudes that was very good survivors. They didn't put him in there with... And Brian Norman Jr. also fights to the level of his competition. We see that. They put him in there with styles that just didn't make... Especially that last dude, Quentin Randall. Oh, my God. The boy hit him the entire... I was so mad after watching that fight. I was boiling mad. I was more mad at Randall, but I was mad at Brian Norman Jr. that you kept letting him tie you up. I was so fucking disappointed in that fight. I was extremely disappointed. And Brian Norman Jr. too. I was very disappointed, bro. I was extremely disappointed. Because I just said he just depends on athleticism and power. He just depends too much on his athleticism and power. And he's just looking for one big shot. Shout out to your father. I definitely seen a lot of adjustments. You was in there to lose last night, bro. I'm telling that dude Santaline or whatever, Santaline, that motherfucker was coming out stopping Alexis Rocha. Alexis Rocha was being lined up to fight Bud Crouch. I'm just saying they names had been coming across. This is somebody who was damn near lined up, and Oscar been trying to get the Bud fight. Rocha wasn't nothing special, but he was a very good fighter. And Santaline stopped this dude. Santaline throw a lot of punches. The motherfucker aggressive. The motherfucker can take a shot. It's just, stylistically, when you look at it and you look at the performances that Brian Norman Jr. has put on the last 3 or 4 fights, you would damn near think Santaline will be too much. This is a fight and Brian Norman Jr. a prospect. He's a black prospect, a young fighter. So that's how Mexicans need to damn near get behind him. Oh, Brian Norman Jr., yeah, they don't know. But oh, that's a black fighter that was a prospect and Santaline beat him. Oh boy, they la pista cuesta, la pista the more. Y'all will get back on that shit and bring out the vibe, all that shit, and some brothers will be everywhere. That's all it takes for Mexicans to get behind a Mexican fighter. If he beat a black fighter, especially that was up and young and coming, this was gonna make Santaline a star. And not only that, oh boy, it was gonna be black fans even saying, I don't know if Boots beat him. Oh man, he gonna be trouble. If Santaline had a knocked out Brian Norman Jr. like they thought he was, oh no, they would have said, ooh, Boots. I don't know, Boots. I don't know. Villa was good, bro, but Santaline just stopped Brian Norman Jr. I don't know, bro. It just would have made him a star. It would have made Santaline a star. It was set up that way. Santaline, this fight was for him to become a star because Brian Norman Jr. ain't easy work. Even though he had been putting up just suspect performances, everybody knew he was still good. with Santillan getting a victory over him, bro, this was gonna take his career. He was finna go to the next level, bro. I'm telling you, this fight was gonna make him a star, and it was set up that way. It was in his hometown. It was in a crowd full of Mexicans. So Brian Norman Jr. had everything against him. I'm gonna tell you what Brian Norman Jr. said some shit that made me just, I damn near. I'll tell you, I just don't know. He said some shit that damn near sobered me up. That motherfucker said, I feed off negativity. I'm just gonna tell you, bro, that's some shit that a lot of people don't understand that about black people. We do. We feed off negativity. Yeah, negative shit make us go harder. Negativity. A lot of black people bond off negative. I'll tell you, a lot of black family members, it's siblings that bond over getting on the phone, talking about what the other sibling done did, and they can get together and talk about him. Yeah, broke ass done borrowed $10 from me. He still ain't paid me back. That shit was 2 months ago. I ain't finna keep giving the Damn, the motherfucker borrowed $30 from me. Broke ass. Yeah, old bum ass. Yeah, talking about they brother and shit. Now we do this shit or talking about the other cousin and the cousin. No, black people bond off negativity. That's our shit. Negativity we get along over it. We'll start a war over that shit, but we'll also get along over that shit. You can always get together with black folks about something that another black motherfucker done. We will bond over that shit. We feed off negativity. We really do. Everything about our culture and lifestyles are negative. So we really thrive off negativity. Positive shit don't motivate us. It's the negativity. So, yeah, I'm telling you, bro, when a motherfucker get killed in Marshall, I always get phone calls from motherfuckers that ain't talked to me in 10 years. Say, you know, what you call it, got shot in the head? It's a lot of shit. We bond off that shit. You reunite with old friends that changed on you back in the game. Yeah, negativity a bad motherfucker in the black community. So when he said that shit, yeah. When he said that shit, I damn near scratched the top of my shit. And it just really, I felt that shit. Everybody been talking about me. Everybody been saying I ain't who I said I was. Oh, this the dude that sparred Bud and supposedly gave Bud trouble. Oh, this the dude that sparred Boots. This the dude that sparred all these dudes. Man, oh no, he a hype job. A lot of people was starting to label Brian Norman Jr. a hype job. And even when I was speaking good about him, dudes were like, man, Brian Norman Jr. ain't like that, bro. He ain't ready for no fuck. Boots will destroy this dude. Man, you motherfuckers better change that shit up now. Oh no. Boots from the eye test, I'm just saying Boots is a bad motherfucker. Just period. It's gonna be a fight. Brian Norman Jr., I love what you said. You didn't say Boots next. You said you would love the Barrios next. That is a good fight for you. That's a good fight. In a perfect world, after Boots beat Cody Crowley, I would love to see Barrios versus Brian Norman Jr., Boots versus Stanionis, and the winner face off. And that fight should be for undisputed. Yeah, Barrios got a belt. If Brian Norman Jr. can beat Barrios and unify, I think he can. I'll talk about that later. Boots beat Stanionis. At this point, I'm finna tell you real shit, but we don't talk good. See, when Ryan was the underdog and when he first won, this before the steroids and everybody said that shit was great for boxing. Oh no, it's an underdog story. Everybody picked David. Oh, it's just I think this is a great underdog. Yeah, this shit should be everywhere. I ain't seen no memes. I'm just showing you Mexican fans. Just stop it, bro. You motherfuckers desperate. Black channels don't do it. We don't do it. We don't celebrate when we whoop y'all ass, bro. It's regular shit. I ain't seen no memes. Black people don't do that shit. Ain't no black channels making memes about Santillan. There's no celebrate. We don't do it, bro. But y'all celebrate for 2 years straight. You motherfuckers party for a whole week, no rest, music never stopped playing for an entire week when y'all beat one of our elites. Just stop. You just desperate, bro. Tell you, bro, without that blade, I'm just telling you, you motherfuckers, I'm telling you, bro, it'd be hard to hold on to that commissary. I'm just, but yeah. Nah, this shit was great for boxing. It should, and I can't even say nothing bad about you, Santian. You did some dirty shit in there, though. I get to that, but I can't say much bad about you, bro. You a warrior. You tough. Oh boy, you durable. Santian is that shit ain't cap. That shit ain't cap. And you fight. You really fight like a veteran fighter too. You got over 30 fights, and you fight like a veteran. You did some veteran moves in there. You definitely wasn't easy work. It's a lot of shit. I can't really say nothing bad about you, bro. Hold your head high. And you'll bounce back. Now, you'll bounce back, bro. But and you still a problem for a lot of fighters. You're, man, I just, man. But yeah, this should be great for boxing. A great underdog story. Cause everybody counted Brian Norman Jr. out. Everybody, and that's why a lot of people watched this fight. They thought Brian Norman Jr. would get exposed. Santian was the perfect fighter to expose Brian Norman Jr. if he wasn't about that shit. He was the. But let me tell you something I knew before coming into this fight. My problem with Brian Norman Jr. was cutting the ring off. That was my problem. Closing the show. Setting up his punches. Stop looking for one punch. A lot of shit. Stop completely depending on athleticism. Develop your jab. A lot of shit I wanted Brian Norman to do. But there's two things I knew about him. I've been knowing this 4, 5, 6 fights ago. It's two things I knew for a fact. Brian Norman Jr. can crack. I knew that for sure. His left hook is his money punch, but that right hand vicious. I knew he could punch. And I knew he had a granite chin. Brian Norman Jr. got one of them 80s chins. Yeah. He got one of them Mike McCallum type chins. I'll tell you, Mike McCallum had a chin. Mike McCallum was never dropped. Was he dropped? I don't think Mike McCallum was ever dropped. Was he? No. Mike McCallum, I don't think he was ever even dropped. But Mike McCallum had a hell of a chance, especially when he fought Julian Jackson. And he stopped Julian Jackson. That motherfucker fought some punches. And when he knocked out Donald Curry. Donald Curry was the shit too. Mike McCallum, that's one of my favorite, most underrated fighters. But anyway, you got one of them kind of chins. I knew that for sure. But no, pimping. I just couldn't. I couldn't trust. I didn't trust you. I thought you would lose. I'm just gonna keep it 100, bro. I ain't gonna be one of them channels to try to get on your nuts. And all that. Nah, bro. I was disappointed in you coming off that fight with that Randall dude. I was disappointed in 4 or 5 of your last performances. I was very disappointed in you, bro. I've been disappointed in you, and I thought you'd lose. Your preparation for one, I got to give you credit. Oh, number 3, the third thing I knew about Brian Norman Jr., I knew you had a granite chin, I knew you could punch, and I knew you had 4 gas tanks. See, I knew that for sure. I knew it was going to be, that's why I thought Santian would outwork you, but not stop you. I didn't think you would get stopped, but I thought he would outwork you. Thought he'd outwork you, especially on the inside. But actually, you beat him on the inside. Not only did you beat him on the inside, what impressed me the most about Brian Norman Jr., besides the uppercuts, the development of the uppercuts, besides that, it's how well you fought off the ropes. It is how well you fought off them ropes. I'm just impressed, bro. I'm proud. I am so proud of you, bro. And listen, if this video just so happened to run across you, listen, bro, just understand that as fans, we critique. As channels, we critique fighters, bro. And they say you're only good as your last fight, bro. I saw a lot of potential in you throughout your entire career. I've seen the potential. I just ain't seen you put it together, bro. That's all, bro. I just ain't seen you put together what I knew. I knew you had sauce, bro. I just ain't seen you mix the sauce and the ingredients together to make it, bro. I just needed to see it, bro. I just needed to see it. So fighters, don't be so hard when fans doubt you, when content creators doubt you, when we criticize you. Don't get so sensitive, bro. You got to put on better performances. So don't get so caught up in the critique, bro. So, yeah, bro, I had a lot of critique. I was so disappointed in your last performance. But I'm definitely proud of you, bro. I'm glad to see you bounce back. And you showed, more than anything, last night you showed you belong. And can't nobody say it. Can't nobody, listen, bro. For one, you broke his nose, that's for sure. It was a bloody mess. When you saw that blood, you turned into, you was like a million of them, what's them damn things? Them little bitty things in the, God damn, I can't think of the name of the shit. But yeah, you was like them, what's them motherfuckers with them sharp teeth, them little bitty thing, they attack you when they see. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, you was like some shit like that, the way you jumped on them when you smelled blood. You turned into a straight savage. You picked your shots very well. You threw combinations. Definitely a flaw I've always seen is you keep your head straight on the line. No head movement at all. You do keep your head straight on the line. But I'm just telling you, bro, you don't have the best defense. But I'm just telling you, bro, you make up for that shit with that chin on you. That motherfucker got a chin. Santillan never hurt Brian. I just thought, I even with the chin I knew he had, I thought Santillan would hurt. He never hurt him. He never hurt him. I never seen his knees buckle or none. Brian Norman took everything he had and brought that shit back. That motherfucker hard to hurt. I'm telling you what I know. Brian Norman Jr. is hard to hurt. That motherfucker got an 80s chin. Yeah. He got one of them kind of, I'm telling you, bro. Goddamn, Hagler had a fucking chin. God damn. Hagler had one of the most sturdy chins. God damn. That motherfucker had a chin. I'm gonna tell you another thing. Pernell Whitaker had a chin. A lot of shit. Pernell Whitaker was a dog. That's what they don't talk about that. Pernell Whitaker was a fucking animal. He was just so defensive and technical. That motherfucker was a savage. And he low-key bullied Chavez and several times in that fight. Roger Mayweather gave Pernell Whitaker a way tougher fight than that Chavez. I thought he'd easily beat Chavez. That motherfucker Pernell had a tough fight with Roger Mayweather. And Roger Mayweather dropped him. Hurt him bad. But anyway, Brian Norman, I'm happy for you. It ain't just because you from the side. Keep my name out your mouth. Yeah. It ain't just because you from the south. But I'm going to tell you something, though. And I'm a little disappointed in Dakari, Scott. He from Georgia, too. Dakari need to, but he with Boza, though. Yeah, you is with Boza. You need to lose by the 40 more pounds. That's for sure. But you definitely got pop. Definitely want to see you bounce back. Yeah, the white boy beat you because you gassed out. Dakari, you got to lose some more weight, bro. You have got to lose some more weight. You definitely got power. But I wish you the best. All I'm saying is, bro, we need fights in Atlanta. We need somebody to bring fight. Because we ain't seen it since Tank fought Barrios. And we seen how Atlanta can pull up. Bro. I would love for somebody, and I feel like that, but Tyrank ain't gonna do it. You should headline in Atlanta in your next fight. Just telling you what I think. Bro, your career should really take off. But it ain't like it should. I'm just telling you, it ain't gonna never be enough. It ain't. If Santillan had to beat you, bro, he'd be lined up for some shit. They'd be putting pressure on Boots. It'd be a lot of shit. It would be a lot of shit. I'm telling you, bro, if he had to beat you, it would have put him right in position where he could have done what he wanted. It's not gonna be the same for you. But you definitely put the 147-pound division on straight notice. I'm just telling you, when you look at how savage Brian Norman, when you look at how vicious he can punch, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. When you dealing with a motherfucker that's athletic and he can really punch and he can take your shit, you dealing with a dangerous dude that got that grit, got that dog in him. I don't know, bro. I've never seen Brian Norman hurt. I've never, and I've seen him get hit with some shit. That motherfucker just can take a shot, bro. I'm just telling you, it's gonna be hard. Boo's gonna have to work. And like I said, the toughest style for Brian Norman Jr. is a pure boxer that can really, really box and move. At times he struggled to cut the ring off, but I feel like this win will boost his confidence to enough. It's what you needed. It's going to boost your confidence to a whole nother level. to a whole nother level. This what you needed, bro. It's what you needed. And now you believe in your power again. You needed this shit. I'll tell you, this fight was going to make or break because you finally got a fighter you ain't got to look for. But he got some power. But he durable. So it was a make or break you fight, and you won, bro. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud. I love to see fighters rise against that bullshit. Rise against the doubt. I love to see it, bro. I love to see it. That's why I say, bro, I talk all that shit, and like I say, bro, but bro, like I said, bro, I want to see Shakur redeem himself too, because like I say, how fans shitted on him with that last performance. They should have shitted on De Los Santos too, though, because he didn't do a bitch ass thing, and he never went for broke. So I lost a lot of respect for De Los Santos. I still think he's very talented. I lost a lot of respect for him because you complained after the fight like Shakur ran, but you didn't go for broke. That lets me know that power, you was worried about that. You didn't want to get hit with that shit. I'm telling you, bro, motherfuckers think ain't nobody finna walk through Shakur. But I'm telling you, this Artem dude ain't no punk. Ain't no punk. And Shakur, I'm telling you, this ain't no but Shakur just that special. But that Artem dude was tough. That shit wasn't no fluke with him and Frank Morton. That he gave Frank Morton his toughest fight for a reason. And Frank Morton power got him out of that Artem fight. It was his power. He finally hurt Artem. And Shakur definitely this gonna be a good fight. But now I'm pulling for you, bro. I want to see you redeem yourself. Cause I just know when we put up certain performance, sometimes we is too hard on each other. Maybe I was a little too hard on you, Norman, but you made a believer out of me, and you definitely made a believer out of a lot of fans. I wish you would get the credit that you deserve. I think you should get a lot more interviews. I think a lot of shit. I just think a lot of you should be in a much better position after a win like this. Going to somebody's hometown, the odds stacked against you, and put on a performance like that. We should be talking about Brian Norman Jr. a little more. Let me tell you something. How disrespectful and how much of a disgrace these motherfuckers in boxing is. These motherfuckers asked you want to fight Ryan? You want to fight Ryan? Ryan is in the middle of a fucking investigation about being pop dirty, and you talking about him fighting Ryan. But I am glad you said you fight him, but you said we're gonna do a blood test. I'm glad you said that shit. I'm glad you didn't do the monkey dancing. Yeah, cause I don't think he dirty no way. Yeah, of course I would fight, cause I think, and yeah, you didn't do the monkey dance. Yeah, but they keep trying to match Ryan against people. Well, what do y'all think about Ryan versus Spence? What do y'all think about? Bro, they didn't do none of that shit. Let me just stop. Oh, one more fighter. This is why I think all boxing fans, like, this was good for boxing to me, and not only that, it was good for the welterweight division. We needed this. Because Santion's still gonna be a tough dude, bro. I like Santion. Santion's still gonna be a hard motherfucker to beat. But when we can no longer say the welterweight division is trash. You got Conor Ben, Boots, Brian Norman, Mario Barrios, Stanionis, Santion. Yeah, bro, that's a good six. That's a good 6-7 fighters, bro. The welterweight division is no longer suspect. The welterweight division is getting a little exciting. It's getting a little exciting. It's getting a little exciting. I'm telling you right now. Boots better. Brian gonna make him work, though. Brian gonna make him work. That's a lot. Boots has dealt with an aggressive fighter that can punch and that got a chin. It's the athleticism. It's the that's gonna be a war. Boots and the Brian Norman Jr. will turn into a war. I favor Boots. It's gonna turn into a war because Boots love to fight. Oh boy, that's what I do like that about Boots. Boots, he can box. He got a great jab from the southpaw stance or to the great jab. That jab gonna give Brian Norman Jr. a lot of problems. Boots got a great jab. But Boots love to fight too. They gonna fight. Oh, they gonna fight. I'm telling you right now, Boots, you can punch, you can crack. It's gonna take a lot of them shots to really. It's gonna take a lot of shit. You capable of cracking them. But it's gonna take a lot, bro, to knock out a Brian or get him out of there or seriously hurt him. It's gonna take a lot, bro. That dude got a different kind of chin. Brian Norman Jr., that motherfucker is sturdy, bro. He can take some shots, bro. I've seen it. That motherfucker can take some shots. Boots gonna have to work. I think Boots better, but I'm telling you right, he gonna have to work. He gonna have to work. And I said this 2 years ago. I said, man, Boots gonna have to work. He gonna have to work. And I think Boots got a good chin. Villa can crack. But I think Brian Norman Jr. Hit harder than Villa. And Brian Norman Jr. would be the hardest puncher Boots has faced in his professional career. I think Brian Norman Jr. could crack Boots. I'm just gonna say it. I think Boots better. I favor Boots. Brian Norman Jr. has the power to crack him. When it turned into a fight, that left hook can crack him. Give a fuck. I think that the left hook of Brian Norman, his right hand vicious, and them uppercuts was vicious. I'm extremely proud of the development and the accuracy. It's the accuracy. It's the motherfucker. Them fucking uppercuts was just beautiful, bro. But his best punch is the left hook. That left hook can hurt anybody. Brian Norman Jr. got a left hook from hell that can hurt anybody. He can crack Boots. He can crack them. And that should be the game plan with Brian to hurt him, bro. You ain't gonna be able to box with him to hurt him. To hurt him. And I believe he can absorb a lot of Boots shit. I think he can. It's gonna take a lot for Boots to hurt this dude, bro. It's gonna take a lot. That's gonna be a war. I'm telling you. And man, Conor Ben versus Brian Norman Jr. is a war. That's a war. I don't know. I don't know. These are some action-packed. Motherfuckers talk that shit, bro. Conor Ben is exciting as fuck. That motherfucker is action-packed. Action-packed and can crack. Conor Ben action. The welterweight division to me is exciting. This is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.